Life is about mistakes and how you overcome them. Anybody can bask in their glory and go on about life, but it's how you handle your problems and your goose and your mistakes that makes life. Is it going to be bearable, or are you going to waller in self-pity? So what I got here, I've been looking on the internet for air conditioning for my cabin. Now, this is a little old 12 by 12 cabin. And I'd seen a bunch of guys with these ice chest air conditioners. You blow air over ice and you got a hole in it. And some of these old boys, they'd have, well, it's blowing out 55 degrees. It's blowing out 65 degrees. Now, I'm really impressed with that because I know my air conditioner at home blows about 60 degrees. So I'm actually thinking, well, hell, if I can get 60 degrees out of one of these ice chests, this is just like being at home. So, I'm all in. And this one old fella, he had a thermometer, and sure enough, it was blowing 60 degrees. But what that SOB was doing was he had one of those laser thermometers, and he was shooting it right into the ice chest. Well, he was shooting the ice. He wasn't shooting the air, 2 feet away from it. But I didn't figure that out until I did it myself. Down here in Texas, we say bigger is better. So I go, all right, he did it with one ice chest. I'll do it with 4. Aren't I one smart son of a gun? So I take these 4 ice chests, which I got for free off the streets of Dallas while I was Dallas junking. So I come up with this design of cutting holes in the tops of those top 3, all 4 of them. And then the air would filter down. They all had ice in them. And I had a big fan sitting on top of there. Now, I'm doing this in the summertime, and it's 100 degrees in there. You can see that, I'm sweating through my T-shirt. And another thing, you'll notice that my shorts are rolled up. You guys that wear shorts that come down to your knees, you're not wearing shorts. You're wearing a skirt. So I don't like shorts or skirts rubbing my knees, so I roll them up. All right, so I put all the ice in there. I get that big black fan and I put it on top, and I'm going, oh man, this is going to be all right. Now, of course, this takes me, 3 hours, 4 hours. And I tape them together. I do a little insulation, and I finally get the fan up there, and I think I used, I think I used 40 pounds of ice and maybe 10 pounds of dry ice. I got this big fan blowing down in there. And what? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't introduced Norma Jean. Norma Jean is my first YouTube groupie. I'm so friggin' impressed.
And I don't even have to blow her up.
Back to the problem. I start blowing this thing. Well, I don't start blowing it. No, Norma Jean, I did not start blowing it. I turned the fan on. You are a dumb blue-eyed blonde. But you have other qualities. All right, so I plug the fan in, and I go outside, I don't know, for an hour or so. I'm monitoring it, I've got one of those laser guns, thermometers, and that's where I learned, the scam about shooting the ice and going, hell, it's 40 degrees in here. So it was a 100% failure. I don't know what it was blowing, 90 degrees or something. And like I said, life's about the failures, how you overcome them. And I had wanted to try this. It didn't cost me Well, let's see. I bought that tubing that's coming out of that number one. I bought some tubing hose for that. It didn't cost me any money. I answered the question of, can I make an air conditioner out of crap? And the answer was, oh no!